Hello there guys, and welcome back to Reborn with Michael Watson. Today is an exciting day. Firstly, in the video, I want to talk about something where you have to stop caring so much. To become divinely indifferent, and you will manifest and heal and create wonders in your life. But I want to tell you why it's an exciting day today, guys, because today is the launch of my Living Reborn membership over on my website, which I'm going to link now in the comments and the description. I am so excited to go on this journey with you. In the membership, you will be getting more in-depth, more aligned teachings put into categories and there to help you to find and grow, plus the live calls that I'll be doing. If you want to learn more about it, I won't go into it now. Please click the link in the pinned comment and it will take you to the page to show you what you can get. Anyway, guys, so talking about letting go and detaching from outcome, that's exactly what I'm doing now. You see, the thing is how we need to live really is, it's when it comes to trying to make something happen, when any energy that you have that is in the essence of force and trying and striving like that, any energy you have like that, you are going to basically resist against your manifestation. Why is that? Because what you end up doing is you end up becoming in the energy of the lack of what you want. Because every time that you desire it, you like forcibly desire it. You know, like you're like, I must have it, please. That's when you end up losing it. You know, you need to become detached. I talk about this a bit deeper in the membership actually. Detachment, right, is a wonderful state of being. Because here's how I like to see the non-caring, you know, because I like to talk about my own experiences. So let me just put this out there. Let me talk about what I'm going through at the moment. Let's say a scenario is coming up. I want an outcome. The outcome that I want is specific. So what I'm going to do is allow myself to enjoy getting specific on that idea. So I'm going to claim it boldly, lovingly, knowingly that I have this thing. But then once I've done that, it is time for me to then deal with any part of the resistance that goes against that. So say, for example, you're going to say, I want to manifest the love of my life, let's say. And all you start to do is go, oh, I love them so much. They're perfect. The way they look, the way they smell, the way they talk, the way they do. I need them. I want them. I just have to have them. All that does is just literally put space in between you. I like to go to a place of divine indifference. So what I would do in my current situation of, like, you know, being vulnerable and putting out there a membership group like I am and saying, here's something that I want to offer you. Let's see what happens, you know, is that you have to notice that if it isn't going the exact way that you want, you just notice that. What is the feeling that you're feeling? So in that moment of wanting to manifest that love or manifest that abundance or get that healing, you feel that you've claimed it knowingly, but now you're a bit nervous, you're a bit anxious, you're not at peace. So what we must do is start to really become aware of that energy and know that we don't want to live from that energy. You see, the thing is, we do not want to live from that space. We genuinely just want to notice it. So the other day, I'll tell you from an experience of my own. The other day, like, my February and everything was going so amazing. It was so genuinely amazing that I just was riding a wave of like, okay then, let's see what happens here. And the point of that is, the point that I'm trying to make here is that when I did that, it was like just wonderful. But then things started to slow down. And you started to notice that life was slowing down. Things weren't flowing as much. It was all just happening in its own way. It just slowed down. I started to notice that things weren't happening the way that I would like them to. What happened was I got a rush of anxiety. So there was a little rush of anxiety there, okay? And from that rush of anxiety, I started to notice this fear. Now, just so you know, guys, we're all human, right? So I had a fear. And the thing is, that fear did not leave me for 7 days. Right? And nothing much was happening in my life whilst that fear was on there. And so from my knowledge of this work, helping hundreds of clients, thousands of people, you kind of go, okay, I know what's happening here. My energy standpoint has shifted. My energetic standpoint has shifted, and I am feeling the heat of it. Okay? So all I was like, I'm going to do my natural processes around it. But it's time to let go. It's time to not care, because what I wanted to manifest was some flow again in that area. I wanted to manifest and bring in more abundance into my experience. So I was like, okay. So all I'm going to do from this point here is become the observer. I'm just observing now. So I noticed where the fear was on my body. I sat with it, observed it. And I do a meditation that releases it. All you have to do is so simple. Everyone asks me, explain how to scan through your body, notice where any discomfort is, observe, breathe and relax. That's all you do. If you relax enough, the body is in fight or flight in that moment. But if you relax enough, you are then saying to your body, it's okay to relax. So what the energy has to leave then. But what I would do is, it didn't leave me. It stayed on me for 7 days, but I became the observer. And actually, I've started to not care about whether I got the flow of abundance in or not. I started to just observe the energy and become indifferent and just to become the observer. What happened was I was sitting there, right? I was sitting there just relaxing one night, sitting in my house, and I just was noticing the energy a little bit. We came back up and it left. And it left. And what happened there was, at that point, it was when the floodgates opened. £1,500 flew into my account through various sources, out of nowhere. And then the next thing I want to say is, it's a bit like another time of divine indifference, when I was auditioning for the role of Frankie Valli. It was a point where I was like, well, if I don't get it, I'm gone. And if I do get it, then great. But it was that point of decision where you're like, it doesn't matter. The outcome doesn't matter. I'm indifferent to what happens here. That's when I was like, wow. So what I want you to do is to normalize your vision. Let's say that vision is £10,000, £25,000. Let's say it's the love of your life. Let's say it's healing. Normalize that vision. Become at peace with it. Become at peace with yourself. And just become more and more indifferent. The more that you feel at peace, the less you will be in need. Put it that way. The less you're in need, the less resistant you are, the more likely that attraction is going to come very fast. So this is what I'm trying to say to you. This is the pathway to get anything you want, is to become indifferent, divinely indifferent. You see, there's desire, which is a divine spark too, and then you claim that desire to be yours. Then after that, you have to let go and become very indifferent and just enjoy life and become present and peaceful and aligned. That is the steps. Find indifference and you live from the end, as Neville would say. I hope that makes sense, guys. I'll see you at the next one.